we thought, after last week's hijinks, we'd play a little prank on you. So, joke's on you this week, guys. Yay!
You should have seen your face. No, but seriously, this is Beans
On
Toast, and I'm Claire.
and my name's Jason.
And we've got so much in store for you today. We just love Saturday mornings here at Beans on Toast Central. So we've got music, we've got games, we've got other stuff that there is on the show.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Claire. So, you know that we love music on this show. So
We
this
do.
is a brand new track from a little guy called Zach in Silverdale. Enjoy.
Now to look ahead, I have to close my eyes, because to face the mess it's easier to hide. From the door of my house I can see, from their windows they look down at me. Tied to you, it feels so wrong, talking to ourselves. Miles between us and anyone you can really have. So now to hear you sing I have to block the sound, the noise of city song, the laughter in the crowd. It's okay, you don't make me feel blue, just as long as I listen to you. Tied to you, it feels so wrong, talking to ourselves. Miles between us and anyone you can really have.
Jason, what's all that racket?
Well, I've got to practice, Claire. It's people's birthdays.
Whose birthday is it?
It's Lorraine's birthday today. She's 5 years old.
Oh, you should have said. Let's sing her a little song, shall we?
Okay, this is one that everybody knows.
Join in if you know the words.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ray. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lorraine, and thanks to Phil for letting us know it's your birthday.
Oh yeah. So, Matt.
Jason, you're not an Oasis.
Well, I've been watching so much bloody Oasis because it's 1993 and I love Oasis, so sometimes I break out into a northern accent.
Groovy.
So next up, it's our weekly message from Reverend Andrew. Yeah.
Guess who's back? Back again. Andrew's back. Tell a friend. That's right, boys and girls, tell your friends. It's time again for story time with Reverend Andrew. Today, we'll be picking up where we left off with Percy in his park. Now, can you remember where we left off? Sometimes, when you're trying to remember something, it's easier to close your eyes to help you concentrate, to think about the past and to remember the story. Now, are your eyes closed? Are you thinking hard? Good. Keep thinking. I'm struggling to remember. Are you? Yes, nearly there, I'm sure. I think I've found it. The animals who live in the park all know Percy's hut. Every day, he shares his lunch with them. One cold winter's night, it was so cold it began to snow. Great big snowflakes fell past the window of Percy's hut. Now, shall we all imagine some snow? Close your eyes. Imagine. Shall we leave it there? God bless.
You think it's okay to open our eyes yet, Jason?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. That was Reverend Andrew. He's totally wicked.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you, Jason, but sometimes I've got so many ideas. My brain is like a big fishbowl and I don't know where to put all my ideas.
I've got no idea what you're talking about, Claire.
He's mad. So anyway, we're going to head over to the craft corner where Vicky has got some funky little ideas for you.
Wow, that was awesome. I love art. I really do. I love it.
You do, don't you?
Now, next up, we've got another episode from the boys at City Lives. Are you ready for this one, Claire?
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty scary, isn't it? It's starting to get quite gruesome.
It is scary, but I know that Claire likes watching it because she's got a crush on all the boys.
No, I do not. Stop it, because I'm going red now.
All right, we better cut to it then.
So this is our plan for Bertie. Have you got that, lads?
Yes, great plan. Really great plan.
Yeah. Very scared though.
Have you got anything to say to me and Charlie for coming up with this plan to deal with Bertie, Mario?
Thanks, Charlie and Lloyd.
That's okay. Now let's just go and relax for a bit. Come on. Come on! I'm gonna beat you. Come on, this is it, Mario. Come on! Oh no! No, it's broken! Oh no! What are we meant to do for fun now?
Don't worry, lads. Just because Tekken's broken doesn't mean we can't play Tekken. 3, 2, 1, fight!
KO. You lose.
Take that, Mario!
We have a winner! Wow, Charlie, you can fight.
Well, I know, I have been keeping it a secret, but I did study with the ancient masters of Saipan, you know. I've got some serious wrestling skills, but just keep it on the down low.
That could come in handy.
Biff, bop, bow, bam, whiz, ow. Stop it, you guys.
Oh, what's this? What's this, Claire? Do you want to have a look in there?
Yeah.
Didn't mean to be so condescending there.
Guys, we've got 100. That means 100 of you beanie babies are tuning in to Beans on Toast live this Saturday, so which is today.
That's amazing. That's the same amount of people as is in my year at school.
No way.
Yeah. Really, it's true. Now, some things that we like doing at school is PE. I love PE.
I love PE, even though I'm not really good at the 100 metres. I'm really trying.
That's okay. You don't always have to run. Sometimes you can do cool things like stretches.
I like stretches. I can do them. They're easy.
We got someone here who's great at stretches.
He's an expert.
He's called Joe Wicks. You might know who he is. And we're going to play him right now. Go.
I'm Patrick Stewart, and you're watching Beans on Toast.
Wow, that was totally awesome. I'm totally warmed up. Are you, Jason?
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Ooh. Anyway, next up we've got a musician called Faith Elliot from OK Power Records. She makes her own CDs. Can you make your own CDs, Jason?
I don't even know what a CD is. I've only got cassettes.
He's so last century. Anyway, take it away, Faith.
Hello, children. Are you ready for some downbeat anti-folk with an educational element? That's what I thought. Today I couldn't leave my bed because I felt so anxious. I watched 6 hours in a row of Carl Sagan's Cosmos, and I guess it helped
is all very well, but you still haven't called me in 3 months now, and maybe when this is all said and done, I'll transcend the laws of space and time till we're just drops in a blameless ocean, and I would see it all so clear and flawless, high definition, the swirling shapes and contours of this whole situation, the struggles and the triumphs would all make perfect sense, and I would stand back and wonder at their beauty from a distance.
We love that, Faith. You rock, you rock.
You rock the house.
Now it's about the time where we do our famous quiz. That's right, isn't it, Claire? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is for your chance to play our famous game, Duck or Jumper.
That's right. Now I'm going to read the questions on the board over there. So excuse me whilst I turn away slightly. This is the Brainy Beans big quiz for your chance to play Duck or Jumper. So on what road do the city lives boys live? Is it A, Waterloo Road, B, Abbey Road, C, Beta Grove, or D, City Road? Now don't forget to answer in the comments box, guys. We want to hear from you.
Thanks, Claire. So next up, you guys have been busy at home and some of you have been sending some ace stuff in. So this is a new section called Your Beans, and this is from Simon from Fife.
What?
Good morning. This is Toast News, the news that pops up when it's ready. I'm Kidney Bean. Our breaking story for this special news bulletin: a daring swine escape has taken place at a farm up north. After speaking with the farmer, we can report that this little piggy went to market. Thankfully, this little piggy stayed at home. In a terrible act of murder, this little piggy had roast beef. He was so hungry, however, this little piggy had none. This little piggy was so terrified by the whole ordeal, he went wee wee wee, wee wee wee, all the way home. Police say to beware of the little piggies still at large. One may be armed and dangerous, and the other may be carrying his shopping. I'm Kidney Bean, and this is Toast News.
Big school.
Well, it is actually a lot different from junior school because, like, first of all, you do get bullied sometimes. Like, a lot of kids in my form have got bullied. Like, I've not really got bullied as much because my sister's in older years. So I've been alright because like, they're looking out for me and stuff. But it is pretty tough for people. Like, I've seen people like get the heads flushed down the toilet, and I thought that only happened in American movies.
Big school.
OMG.
I don't know about you, Jason, but that hit a nerve, Big School, because I remember those days, you know, when I just didn't have a clue, and now look at me.
Yeah, it's very true. I used to get bullied all the time for my glasses.
Oh, Jason.
Got called Specky Four Eyes.
Oh, you look totally cool though, Jason. I bet they're eating their hat now.
Yeah, better be, because I'm big now and tough.
So, next up, we're gonna, I think think we're going to head over to David in the studio.
Oh yeah, he's saying something. Yeah. Yeah, David, yeah, go for it. Yeah, cool.
Listen, guys, I'm absolutely sick to death of this. We live in a terrace house and you're making an absolute racket. We've got neighbours this side, we've got neighbours that side. Am I right?
Boring. Boo.
That guy can eat my dust, quite frankly.
That is shocking. I thought that guy was on our side.
Turns out you just don't know who can trust anymore, Jason.
Well, do you know what? I think it's time to relax. So let's go and see what pictures you guys have been sending in at the gallery. This piece is by Alana Rouge, who's 6 and from Sheffield. It's called Are You Still Watching? And it's televisions in highlighter. Nice!
This was sent in by Josh Young, who's 25 3/4 from Manchester. Now Josh has drawn a little dog on roller skates, and it seems to be some kind of government paper. Love it!
This next lovely piece has been sent in by Stephen Gibson, who's 5 and from Preston. It's a carrot and a horse. Whatever, that's nice!
This next piece was sent in by Graham Dowling, who's 3 from Bear, which is just near Lancaster. This is called The Falcon, it's him and his kit car. I think it's done in paint. It's great!
Yeah? Keep going? Yeah, how come? Start again!
I didn't hear you there, Claire. There's such a verdant plethora of talent out there, so it's totally awesome to see your pictures that you're sending in, guys.
What would you say, some young Tchaikovskys, some budding Tchaikovskys?
I would do. And so also, you can send in your pictures. We love to see them. In the description below, you'll see the details. It's beansontoasttv@gmail.com, or just send them in on the website. It's simple as that.
Now, we've got something new to talk about now. We're doing this. We're living in this house. We're doing it. So we've got a new page. It's a Patreon. Does anyone know what that is?
No, tell me more, Jason.
It's down here. It's down there. Can you see that, everyone? My
But what
fingers
does it
are in the
mean?
way. That fingers, and basically, it's a club. It's a secret club, a bit like that den that I've got down the road where my friends come. So if you want to be a member, there's lots of different levels you can contribute, and it'll help us buy more beans.
It would help us just keep us going, you know. If you love the show, you can just send us a few pennies. I mean, I don't know. Is it rude to ask, Jason? If you don't ask, you don't get, do you?
No way. Now, this next bit is from our friends across the pond, and it's called Moving
Pictures.
Good evening, America. My name's Johnny Wassi, and to my left is Victor McGaw. Welcome to Moving Pictures. For this week's episode, we're going to be discussing 3 pieces from our friends across the pond, Britain. The first movie we're going to be discussing is by Danny Davidson, and it's called Tommy Pearson. Now, Victor, I would love to hear what you got to say about this movie.
I mean, Danny Davidson, his last flick, Avon Girls, absolute seminal masterpiece, and he has brought it back with more. This film is just next level. We are in the mind's eye of the character. We are following the character on this journey. I think this piece is fantastic.
So, without further ado, let's see a clip from the movie, Danny Davidson's Tommy Pearson.
Tommy! You take one more step and you won't be welcome in this house anymore.
But I want to be a footballer, Dad. It's my dream.
No son of mine will be a football player. You'll do tango down club like your father and your father's father.
Dad, I'm 15 years old. I'll do what I like.
That was absolutely beautiful, wouldn't you think?
I couldn't agree more, Victor. Fantastic work there by Danny Davidson. This next movie is by a daring new director, Anthony Margate. It's his second feature, and I gotta say, I love this movie. Victor, I would love to hear what you had to say about it.
I mean, what can I say about this movie? This movie is absolutely fantastic, and we know how Anthony Margate works, usually out of the studio system. This one is next level. He's taken it all out on location. He's stripped it back. He's brought in the acting. He's brought in the characters. He's brought in everything. It's next level. It is an absolute mind-blowing masterpiece.
Victor, I love having you in the studio. You really make me excited about these movies. I am so excited to share this one with you. This is The Trials of Spittle Hill.
One fears the worst for this, Mildred. One fears that this is just the start of things. I foretell there's going to be death all over this village.
Death! Fire! Brimstone!
Yeah, Mildred. One fears you have spoken the words of 1,000 serpents.
That sent shivers right up my spine, I'm telling you. That sent them everywhere.
My God, Margate is a masterpiece. I cannot wait for that movie to get out there. For this next movie, we're going to be watching something slightly different. I love this movie. It was esoteric and yet so challenging in ways I couldn't even imagine. Victor, I would love to hear what you thought about this piece.
This motion picture was absolutely unbelievable. The constructs of time just shattered in front of your eyes. This changed every single perspective of what you thought was real, and it turned it into something that you didn't even know could happen.
I could not have said that better myself. Without further ado, how I lived in the tides of time.
Intersection discourse.
Oh, that took me on an absolute roller coaster of emotion.
Victor, as ever, what a way to end the show, folks. Johnny Rossi doesn't cry for nothing. We've been moving pictures, and you've been America. Good night.
I don't know about you, Jason, but that went straight over my head.
I did not understand a single thing that they were saying.
Something about semolina.
Right, well, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm going to go and get the computer because we're going to do the quiz winner.
The quiz winner. I'm just going to do a quick recap on the quiz question.
yeah.
The City Lives lads live on which street? Is it A, Waterloo Road?
B, Abbey Road.
B, Abbey Road. C, Baker Grove. Or D, City Road. Now, Jason, what was the answer? The winner.
Well, lots of you got in touch. We love you guys who are on the chat here. I'm going to do a couple of shout outs. Big shout out to Lou, Rob, James, £2, Chris, Ingrid, Jesse. Yeah, we love you guys.
Barbara
Alan,
in Germany.
Yeah.
Guten Tag.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Kuwaka, Juice Germa. Yeah, we love you, Calvin. Delicious Clam. Everyone, we love you guys. So, as with the quiz, we've got to be fair. It's the first person who messaged in with the right answer, and it's a little boy who is always tuning in. He's a bit of a naughty boy, but we do like him. He's called James Winstanley.
He's a trickster, Jammy James, I call him.
So James, get us on the email, and you'll be in for a chance of playing Duck or Jumper. Okay, guys. Well, we're coming to the end of the show. Really, we're gonna have to wrap it up soon. Thank you so much for tuning in.
And thanks so much to the studio team, Lisa and David.
These
guys have been gems. Let's just show you. Lisa, woo! David.
Just tone it down a bit, Tony.
Devos for Jason. It's Saturday.
So yeah, this is Claire.
And this is I'm Claire, and that's Jason.
You've been great. We love Saturday mornings, Beans on Toast. We're going to be back next week from 10 o'clock. We've got a couple more things for you.
We've got story time, haven't we?
Yeah, this is Scruffy the Tugboat.
Scruffy the Tugboat, a golden shaped boat, read by Lucas Randaby. Scruffy is a small red tugboat with a bright blue smokestack. Scruffy Scuffy likes to sail,
Tote, tote,
says Scuffy as he sails down the stream. He skulks past a cow munching green grass at the edge of the stream.
moo,
Says the cow. Rabbits play and chase butterflies in the grass. A big fish swims along beside a little tugboat.
halt, halt, halt,
Calls an owl when he sees Scuffy sailing by in the moonlight. Scuffy sails past village, past houses, past stores.
tote, tote.
Puff Scuffy.
I like to sail.
It feels just like a big real tugboat. Scuffy sails under a great bridge. Now there are other boats in the stream. Big, big boats. Scuffy says,
Tote, tote.
but the big boats don't hear him. Scuffy sails along right into the ocean. Waves splash all around him,
The deep wavy ocean's not for me.
said Scuffy.
It's time to go home.
Now Scuffy sails in the bathtub, and he's very happy there.
Tote, tote.
He says,
This is fun.
Tote! That was great, wasn't it? Gee, I don't know about you, Jason. This has been my favourite show yet.
Yeah, mine too. I've been loving it. It's been awesome. I can't wait to spend the rest of my Saturday talking to my mates about Beans on Toast.
Yeah, you guys can get in touch on the Facebook page, the fan club, if you like. Send in your videos, send in your gallery pictures, send in the love. And if you want to, subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah, love you guys. See you later. Happy Saturday. Mwah, 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 mwah.